Hey guys, I'm going to list and describe several factors associated with influencing the childhood growth process. So, definitely nutrition, exercise, illness, and climate are the primary influences of childhood growth. Malnutrition and undernutrition affects mostly communities of high poverty and those with a lack of basic understanding of nutrition, and infants and children experiencing extreme malnutrition never fully catch up to the growth standards of their age groups, which results in growth retardation, in contrast to premature babies who usually do catch up to their relative peers. The main difference between both malnutrition and undernutrition is that malnutrition is a bad diet lacking or too much consumption, and undernutrition refers more to an absence of nutrients. Malnutrition and undernutrition can also jumpstart and enable diseases that stunt physical growth because of the severe deprivation of certain vitamins such as vitamin D, B12, and C. The lack of these vitamins lead to structural, gastrointestinal, neurological, and superficial deformities and diseases such as rickets, pellagra, scurvy, and kwashiorkor. On the other side of the spectrum, excessive refined starches and sugars aid malnutrition because they lack the necessary nutrients and contain more harm than good. Food advertisements and junk food used as an attempt of positive reinforcement give space for malnutrition to thrive. Exercise will enforce hypertrophy, which is an increase in muscle size, and a sedentary lifestyle will cause atrophy because the muscle's not being used. This relates to the quote, move it or lose it, because children who do not exercise may turn into adults who do not exercise, who will experience sarcopenia more rapidly and aggressively, which is why we cannot rely on only maturation to be responsible for increasing muscle mass. However, excessive exercise has also proven to be detrimental to children, shortening their gains in height and weight due to intensive training programs. So children may develop swimmer's shoulder, tennis elbow, and runner's knees, which is a reminder that it's good to exercise young, but best not to be excessive with exercise and delay specialization in a sport to reduce overuse injuries, epiphyseal injuries, and growth plate damage. Exercise will not grow your bones, but will maintain bone mineralization and bone strength. Neglecting to exercise or being unable to will cause weakening and damaging of your bones. Illnesses, climates, emotions, and other incapacitating conditions like chickenpox, colds, sore throats, and ear infections also influence the growth process. Because of the fact that malnutrition may also be occurring concurrently, it is difficult to determine the exact culprit for growth retardation. These factors depend on the duration, level, and point in time they arise. Climate seems to play a role, as linear physiques are a common characteristic of tropic American communities, and those in temperate climates grow and mature faster than their tropic counterparts. So, temperature does also play a role.